That guy just told me that a plane just crashed here, and they're down here trying to recover it. This is crazy. I think I can actually see it. We are currently in British Columbia in Canada, right about here on the map, right about there. We're gonna cross the border right here at the Canadian-USA border in Washington. I'm gonna do the Washington Backcountry Discovery Route. This is gonna be a great adventure, but the problem right now is the border is closed. But it opens soon, don't worry. I'm gonna make my way all the way across from the north end all the way to the south part of Washington doing the Backcountry Discovery Route, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. I hope you're ready for this. This is the Washington BDR. Are you ready to experience adventure? Let's ride. Okay everybody, this is the Canada side of the border, and I'm about to bounce right over into the USA side. Wow, made it back into the USA, but I'm always like shocked at some of the questions they ask. How much money do you make? How long have you been married? Gosh, all the different questions. It's just kind of funny. It feels like freedom. Good to be back in the USA. So this is my official start of the Washington Backcountry Discovery Route. This is Nighthawk, Washington. What a cool city name, Nighthawk. So beautiful with a river down there and mountains all around. This is going to be an epic adventure. This is going to be just beautiful all the way through, no doubt. Tell me your name.
Jim, early.
Jim, I'm Brock.
Brocky, nice to meet you.
Yeah, you live here?
I live right down the road.
Ah.
Yeah, first house to the left.
What a beautiful place.
Yeah, I had hikers come through yesterday, and I gave them some water and some fruit, and they said, yeah, you know, since Montana, this is the prettiest place we've seen. What do you think of this plane crashing out here?
Plane crash?
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know that, huh?
No.
You literally stopped 100 yards short, but there's a damaged plane down here at the boat harbor. No, crashed here yesterday on takeoff. I guess it was a Canadian.
Wait, it crashed here yesterday?
Yeah.
No way.
Let's see.
And it's crashed down here somewhere.
Well, they drug it out. The pilot's okay. He was a Canadian. And I just got the details. I heard this yesterday from another person, but I heard that a plane crashed.
You're kidding me.
No, a couple hundred yards.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
You're excited. All right.
Yeah, I'm going to go film that.
Okay, right.
That's a wild story.
Okay, well, good talking to you.
Okay, see you, Jim. That guy just told me that a plane just crashed here, and they're down here trying to recover it. This is crazy. I think I can actually see it. Oh yeah. They're pulling it out of the water right now. Oh my gosh. That is so wild. Apparently a Canadian plane was crossing over here yesterday and crashed, but the pilot is okay. You can see the wing is broken off, and then the front is smashed in where the windshield would be. Maybe a little bit hard to see from here on the camera, but the top of it's smashed down and like ripped off right there where the top of the windshield is. There is no windshield on it. Wow, that's crazy. I hope that turns out okay for everybody else. I'm hearing that the pilot survived. I don't know details. Officially, I'm about 10 or 15 miles into this trip, but I started up in Canada, so I'm about 35 miles into this trip, and it's already exciting. So Washington has welcomed me with some excitement right off the bat. And of course, it's absolutely beautiful. Hello, look at this. I believe soon I'm gonna get on the dirt. Been on pavement to start out this morning, but I think soon I'm gonna get on the dirt, and I'm going to guess I'm crossing through these mountains over here. At least I hope so. I believe I'm hopping off the pavement right here. I'm gonna hop onto this mountain, and it's, yep, here's where the dirt begins. Yeah. This looks awesome. I'm gonna say I'm about halfway through this thing, and the roads have been pretty great. They're really hard packed, lots of loose gravel on top, so they're predictably slippery. But it's really easy as long as you don't get too aggressive on the brakes or in a corner. We have a runner. We have a runner. Yeah, this is so awesome. There's something interesting to me about these burned forests. I mean, it's been several years since it's burned because you can see all the new growth. The whole new forest is growing now. This has been such a good introduction to the Washington BDR. Uh-oh. What do we have here? Looks like they got a pit bull. How's it going? Yeah, I was thinking about this burned out forest here with the new growth here, and this idea of life and death, and obviously death all around. These trees are dead, but there's all this new life growing underneath it. It's really cool to see. And so it makes me think about life and death. And as I think about that plane that got pulled out of the water earlier in that plane crash, I just think about these things. The fact that death is a very real thing, and then it could happen at any moment to any person at any time, no matter where you are. We're not escaping it. That's one thing for sure. Every one of us, we're not escaping death. That's a guarantee in life right there. But the thing is, it's not that the lights just go out. We are souls that are eternal beings, and we have a reservation on the other side, which is why you gotta have your faith in God, because He's preparing a place. And that's just the reality of it. I know not everybody agrees with it, but that's the reality, is that we are eternal beings, and that there is an eternal life waiting for me. At least I know for me, I don't have anything to worry about. I have a peace because of the work God has done in me. I can't save myself, but my faith is in the one who can. So as I'm riding out here, I think a lot about these things. Quite often, to be honest, but today a little bit more than normal because seeing that wrecked plane come out of the water back there. So I'm gonna keep on riding and keep on thinking and meditating on all of this stuff, and I'm always happy to talk to people about it. So that was really fun. Gorgeous views out here in Washington. Day one did not disappoint. I'm looking forward to the next several days. Are we having fun? That looks great. I see you got that 410. You're putting it to work, huh?
His favorite.
Oh, yeah.
He had a pair of 525s, and I was riding one of them a couple years ago. I did the old slow motion flop over on my back.
Uh-oh.
Skull cross when we turned down that way.
Tore my collarbone loose from my shoulder.
Did you really?
Yeah. Well, come to find out, I had some other problems going on I didn't know about.
Uh-oh.
I had a brain tumor.
Oh, no.
Yeah, well, it's all good now.
But it wasn't then.
It's been
You had a brain tumor, didn't know it.
I had a brain tumor for 5 or 6 years and didn't know it.
I mean, that could have taken your life like that.
Yeah.
Well, it almost did.
I blacked out running a broom one day at work.
Yeah.
My heartbeat got so low from it when I was at the hospital, it was at 31.
Your heart was at 31 beats per minute?
They don't know how low it was when I went out.
You gotta be kidding me.
No. It was a fungal brain tumor.
You hunt with the bows?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Blend it, Wyatt.
Here, show him these. I make all these for him.
You make these arrows? No way. Wow, look at that marbling in there.
That's redneck hydro dipping.
Is it really?
Yeah, spray paint.
Yeah. Oh really? Put on the water and then dip it? It looks gorgeous though. Bam!
Those ones got a little more snort to them.
That one's got more horsepower. Dude, tell me your name once again.
Dale.
Dale?
Yep. Burns
Burns, how are you, buddy?
and Wyatt.
And Wyatt, thank you guys.
Tank.
Yeah, thanks for saying hello, and
Oh, not a
Oh,
problem.
no problem.
yeah, it was fun to stop and say hi and watch you shoot that gun, Wyatt.
Crazy rednecks on the mountain.
That's my people. This road here has had some boulders in it, and I got surprised by a couple of sand sections. Looks like I chose a bad line here, didn't I? All the way on the side. Got ourselves a steep uphill with a bunch of rocks on the road. Alright, so just got off that rocky, rough road and onto a place that has just been freshly graded and brand new gravel, and it is not packed in yet. Well, I don't know if you can tell with this camera, but this road is ripped to pieces. They're doing construction on it, but right now it looks like they just tore it all out. I don't know what's going on, but it is so rough. It feels like I'm riding down train tracks. This is downtown, what do they call this? Concanelli Sit and Bull. That's a fascinating place. Looks like a lot of Jeeps and four-wheelers hanging out there. How cool is this? Old general store. That's a cappuccino machine. All right, so the place that we are staying tonight is called Liar's Cove. I don't know if I can trust that or not, but Liar's Cove, here we come. Wow, this is so beautiful. Look at the deer. There's a bunch of deer over there. There she is right there.
Not a bad place, is it?
This is awesome. I have a story for you. And it starts with a plane crash. And I hear that this Red Door Saloon, is that what it's called? Red something Saloon? I hear it's really good. So we're headed there to get ourselves an early dinner, so we can go back and kind of watch that sunset in that on that lake over there. I mean, look at this. Look how cool this is. It's like a Wild West, called Red Rock Saloon.
Hello.
How's it going?
It wasn't crazy.
Serving food?
Yeah, so where are we at?
All right.
Our pizzas are really good.
Yeah.
Our steaks are good if you're looking for like a bigger meal. And our burgers are great.
I'll take a cappuccino if you have any left.
Don't. We don't have those. We're not that fancy.
I got you.
Black coffee. I got you. Rice sauce. And this is our homemade ranch.
Oh, wow.
Obviously the water.
Okay.
Do you guys need ketchup?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Thank
probably
you.
a good idea. I got a mushroom burger. She got a
Chicken burger.
But look at the that bun.
I know,
is so
the bun looks good.
I like it.
Whoa, I'm excited. Enjoy. Thank you.
huckleberry apple pie.
I love me some huckleberry.
Oh my gosh, that was good.
That
What a
was
great
good.
food.
Yeah. Top
What
it
a
off
great
with
day.
Huckleberry pie.
Great pie. And we liked it. I hope you're liking it. If you're liking these videos, please like, please subscribe. There's a lot more adventure coming. Okay, now I'm getting frustrated. I don't know where this place is. Should I turn back or keep going? She's filling up my water there. Okay, my shower cost 25 cents. They charge you 25 cents to use the shower here at this amazing campsite. Look at our view that we had today. I woke up to this beautiful lake right here, and we've had an incredible morning, just sipping on coffee and chilling right here. Look at this. This is one of my favorite spots. I'm in Conconully, Washington. I'm doing the Washington BDR from north to south, so let me show you on the map what I'm talking about, where we are right now. So we started up here in Canada, came through here, landed at Conconully, right there. And today I'm gonna make my way down to, I think it's called Chelan? I don't know what it's called. And 103 miles or so. It's a pretty short route. All of these sections are pretty short, but so I'm taking my time, and it's really beautiful. I'm just soaking it all in. I'm loving it. Today I'm looking for a thing called the Wall of China. I met some riders yesterday that said you gotta find the Wall of China. They couldn't find it yesterday, but they said it's near a steep section about 10 miles south of here. I'm gonna go look for it now. Are you ready to experience adventure? Let's ride. All right, just about a mile out of the campsite there, and I'm back on dirt. It's a real dry area. Everything looks kind of brown and dry, almost like a, kind of got a desert feel to it right here. I'm still seeing evidence of wildfires out here in different places. Starting out with some sand right here. Going into that corner, pretty soft sand. All right, we're looking for a place called China Wall. They said it was around this steep area. I wonder if maybe I missed it down there at the bottom. Oh yeah, it's really steep here. I'm gonna go way up this mountain here. Beautiful. Oh my goodness, I like this so much. These views. Heck yeah. Some of these rocks are growing out of the ground. They have some sharp edges, like they're like pointy. And some of them are really, really big, but what makes it difficult is sometimes they're in the shadows and you just can't see them. Like that one right there. You can't see them till you're right on top of them. Look at that. I'm glad I'm not riding with a group right here. I would need an air filter in about 5 minutes. Little creek crossing there. And I am looking for the Wall of China. And I don't know where this place is. How's it going? Good. I'm looking for a place called the Wall of China. Do you know what I'm talking about? No. Okay. Do you know where the China Wall is? It's a big wall. It was imported here from China. That ring a bell? They call it the China Wall. Big, massive wall somewhere in this area. Anything? Nothing. You have no idea. This can't be it. Maybe I found the chimney of China. I'm losing my enthusiasm for this China Wall. I feel like I passed it. Okay, I rode all the way to a highway and found cell phone coverage. Barely. So I Googled this thing called the China Wall, and it said directions to it, so I just went ahead and hit directions, and it's taking me back to where I came from, about 9 miles, and it says it's a 21-minute ride. We'll see about that, but I'm going basically back to where I came from right now, and I'm determined to find this wall that they brought over here from China. So it's a little bit of a treasure hunt at this point. But let's go back where we came from and see if we can find it. How's it going? Yeah, we spoke earlier about the China Wall. I got down there and I Googled it. They're saying it's a couple of miles more up here. So you can just follow me. Okay, now I'm getting frustrated. I don't know where this place is. Should I turn back or keep going? All right, I think it's over here. Oh, oh! I found it. The China Wall, everybody. If you're coming to this place and you don't have any sort of maps to help you, then what you're going to need to do is look for a Kwanzaa hut, and it's real near the Kwanzaa hut. I'll try to get a video of that on the way out. It's not 500 feet from here. 1889, the historic China Wall from the something Abingdon, I can't read it, something mining company constructed these walls to serve as foundation for a silver concentrating mill. It's hard to read. A silver mill was here, and so they built this wall. This is crazy, man. Here is not the Great Wall of China, this is the China Wall. They to my understanding, they built this in 1899. They imported this from China. This is crazy though, huh? It's massive. I'm satisfied that I found this little Easter egg here. I felt like today I was treasure hunting. All right, that proves it. I was here because I have a photo. I wonder where this goes. Let's go explore a little bit more. This is a walking trail that I'm riding my bike on. Oh gosh, it gets way steep, so I'm not gonna do it because I don't know what happens if I can even turn around up there. Let's see here. There's like a Kwanzaa hut right here. Yeah, right there on the right. So if you see this, you're going south, you're gonna pass it. If you've seen that, you've already passed it. But if you're going on the northern part of the route, you see that Kwanzaa hut on your left. Immediately look on the right for a little trail that takes you up just a little ways. And there is the China Wall, not to be confused with the Great Wall of China. What time is it? It's 11:30, so I've spent a decent amount of time looking for this China Wall. Now I'm gonna put my head down and make some miles, so let's ride. That conversation we had earlier about the China Wall, good news, everybody. I found it. What you're gonna want to do is head up this road right here, and you'll see a Kwanzaa hut on your left, and then start looking on the right for a little trail. No, not that way. This way. This way. Going up the mountain here. Fresh gravel here. I mean, it is just loose and deep. This road has quite a bit of sand on it. A few deep sections, but most of it's pretty good. Trying to pick a rut and stay in it. They've been doing some logging according to that sign back there. So it was kind of pushed down, that sand was kind of packed right there from all the log trucks, so that was easier. But I'm surprised at how much sand I've been finding on this particular road. Wouldn't want to hit this on a rainy day. I bet it's nasty. Oh man, this view. Oh, yeah. Trying to keep my weight to the back and not white knuckle the thing and keep the front end light. This is really tricky because there's a lot of big boulders and rocks underneath the sand that you don't see, so you're constantly hitting those rocks, and then deep fluffy sand just everywhere. Oh yeah, let's keep it on two wheels. Yeah, I haven't experienced anything quite like that with all the rocks, like big thick rocks underneath deep sand. That was interesting. I think they put that in there to help those machines, I guess. I don't know, I'm just guessing at this right now. Can you see this? This is what I'm hitting underneath the sand, just bouncing off of these, all of these rocks. But they're like, I don't know if they're intentionally put there with sand on top. I don't know what's happening back there, but it's just like bouncing off these rocks in that deep sand has been challenging. All I did was hit the brakes in this stuff and got a cloud. All right, I think I'm just gonna show you what I'm talking about here when I say there's sand. This stuff is almost like silt. Look at that. Look at that. This road rocks. When they invented adventure bikes, it was for these roads right here. These roads are absolutely perfect. And this bike is absolutely perfect for these roads, I should say. It is just handling it like a champ. This is exactly what adventure riding is all about right here. These kind of back roads. I mean, there's not many people that have been out here to see this stuff. But four-wheel drives, Jeeps, and adventure motorcycles, they have the ability to go places that a lot of things just can't go and will never go. Wow. And so what you get in return is you get to see things and see these views that few people ever get to see. This is adventure. Whew. Wow. All right, it's getting late in the day. I think I'm close to the end here. I don't know. According to my odometer, I should be there like in about 5 miles, but looking at this GPS here, it looks like it might be farther. No complaints, just gonna keep on riding. I'm really enjoying the Washington Backcountry Discovery Route. Much respect for the people that put these maps together. What a service they're doing to the adventure community. Huge thanks to you guys. I just can't believe I get to do this. What a gift. All right, we're coming into the city of Chelan, where I'm gonna be chillin' and Chelan. Chelan, I think that's how they call it. We're gonna meet up here at a place called the County Line. We hear that's the place to eat. Ending the day with a poke bowl for me. Vegetables and fish and rice. I'm really happy about that. Anna got some chicken teriyaki bowl. Having a blast. I hope you're enjoying these videos. If so, please like, please subscribe. There's a lot more adventure coming. I can kind of sit down and relax now because it's gotten really easy. This is where we camped, and y'all, we are having so much fun. The Washington Backcountry Discovery Route has been fantastic. It's so beautiful. We're gonna start day 3. I'm leaving here in Chelan. I'm saying it wrong, but I like to call it Chelan. Maybe I am saying it right, who knows? But I'm gonna be riding about 100 and something miles over to Kashmir. That sounds pretty fancy. And we're gonna see some beautiful sights along the way. I'm taking you with me. I want to show you all of what Washington has to offer here in apple orchard country. Are you ready to experience adventure? Let's ride. Starting out this morning on the lake road and then immediately turned onto this windy road that's heading up into the mountains. It's blacktop this morning for a little bit and I will soon hit dirt, and that's kind of when I come alive, is when we hit the dirt. So I'm not complaining about what I'm currently seeing though. It's really beautiful out here. There's been a lot of signs talking about the recent fires out here, and I don't know how recent they're talking about, but not too recent because they had enough time to make some new signs, and there's a ton of them with all sorts of restrictions and that sort of thing. But I do know that there's a lot of wildfires in the area. As I've been going through Washington, I've been seeing tons of burned forests. Yeah, like I had predicted, quickly got on dirt, and it's a really windy dirt road through here. What's the riding like up here?
It's just pretty much a hiking trail, but you're allowed to ride on it, dirt bikes. It's single track the whole way. It's windy. You get up here, it plateaus a little bit, and then kind of zigzags back and forth until you get to the second mountain up there, and then it's zigzags up pretty steep, and then you get up to the top of the ridge. It's called Devil's Backbone.
Okay.
You'll come out way at the top of that mountain over there, and it actually links into this gravel road that goes up that hill.
I got you. So far, this is an epic ride. Yep, and there's the lake that we stayed at last night. So you see the lake from up here. Just climbing. It's not super steep. It's pretty comfortable, but it's a constant uphill. Look at this view though. Yeah. A lot of loose rock in it. Some of them are sharp. Kind of have to be careful. I don't want to puncture a tire here. I'll slow down a little bit because these are some sharp ones. Hop over here, might be a little smoother. Before I get going real strong, I just had to stop and just take this all in. Once again, these are one of those rare moments that when it's, because today's the perfect weather, but whenever it's in the middle of winter and you're in the 30s and it's maybe raining or snowing and you're locked up inside and it's just gloomy outside and all you think about is riding your motorcycle, you know, it's days like this that I just like to remember, plant these memories, just kind of think about days like this with these views. Okay, I'm getting whacked by these limbs, so I'm pulling in the mirrors. I love this. Yeah. Thank you, Washington. Definitely hanging on to the side of the mountain right here. Just don't go right. It's a long way down. Oh man, look at this. Oh yeah, love this. Gotta feel like you're riding on top of the world. You could see the trails where I started this morning. I came around that lake, came in, up those trails, and I've just been winding back and forth. Starting to sweat. I've been working for it. And suddenly, just like that, it went from dry and crusty to a beautiful, green, lush forest. It's amazing how I just top one ridge and everything changes. I can still see the lake in the background over there. Oh, man, this is great. The views are just unbelievable. I tend to not research where I'm going, so I like to be surprised when I get there. And so I really didn't have any idea what this Washington BDR would be like. And for the Washington Backcountry Discovery Route, I don't know that I looked at anything. I just bought the map and took off. I'm a little bit more spontaneous, I guess, or unplanned, but it works for me. I've been traveling really all over the world for over 25 years. Not always by motorcycle, but I don't over research where I'm going. Yeah, I think I see smoke now. Oh man, what's going on? We got a wildfire. It's close enough where I can see the smoke and I can smell it. Wildfires up here can be pretty nasty, so there's a truck coming. Huh. Let's stop and ask him. Hey, what's up? How are you?
You in the BDR?
Yeah.
So am I. 402 miles in.
You're doing it? Yeah. In this?
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome. Hey, you're not seeing fires, are you?
There was a fire. We already went through the smoke. It was nasty this morning.
You think I'll be bothered by the fire?
No, you're not going to be in danger, but it's 50 miles from here about.
Okay, but smoky.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the sky is changing. I can see everything getting hazy on both sides of the mountain now. Yep, and it smells like smoke in the air. Nothing I can do about it. Just got to deal with it. He said some really rough stuff is behind him. Off camber and rocky, really rough conditions. I don't know. It's hard to know when you compare what a Jeep is handling versus a motorcycle. It's really hard to know. I'm sneaking up on this snake. I think it's a cobra. He's right here in the road. Yep. That's definitely a cobra, one of these Washington cobras. I think I see another cobra. I don't know if you were doing this on purpose, but you chose to take a nap right here in the middle of the road. Did you realize that? Maybe you could head that way. I mean, I'm not going to make you. If you want to stay there and lay down and take a nap right here in the middle of the road, that's fine. But play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Yep, those are pears growing on these trees. It's like a pear orchard out here. This is called the Mad River. I don't know why it's so angry. The Mad River. And then this kind of looks like more pears. I'm hungry for some pears. I'd pull over and eat one of those if I was allowed to. Coming into the big city of Ardenvohr. Not a whole lot going on here. I thought there was going to be maybe something to eat. Maybe some fruit. Fruit pie would be nice. All right, back on dirt. Quick little blacktop through that little town and back on a windy dirt road. It's going uphill, pretty steep right here. Temperatures dropped a little bit, just a little bit cool, probably because the sun's kind of blocked out from the smoke. That's my guess. Gosh, it's just so beautiful. Oh man, so quiet. You don't hear anything out here. Just barely hear the wind in these trees. There's so many colors. It's so beautiful. Got orange and red and purple and green. Just a kaleidoscope of colors up here. As soon as you think you're going one way, you turn around and go in the opposite direction. Same trail, it's just making so many switchbacks and curvy lines. You don't know which direction you're going, north, south, east, or west. You're kind of doing all of it at once. I'm about 85 miles into this trip. Haven't seen a single thing, not a store, not a gas station, not a town, pretty much nothing. Oh, it's only 2:30. I don't know when the sun sets here, but I got plenty of daylight. This just does not get old. All right, I got to the top of this mountain and the road changed. It completely smoothed out. And I can kind of sit down and relax now because it's gotten really easy. Man. What just happened? I'm not sure what just happened right there. I mean, I know it crashed, but what the heck? I see now. There is a rut that my front end just got into. Man, it's amazing how slippery that was right there. The front end just tucked. Look at that. What an interesting thing that just happened. This looks completely flat, but this right here has a ridge in it. Well, I'm glad I was wearing these pads because I hit some rocks on the way down. Let me find my green chili strap under here so I can pick this thing up. I'm so glad I had that thing installed. All right, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's gas leaking out because the bike was basically upside down in that hole there. Landed in those rocks right there. Man, that did not feel good. How's the bike? This thing's tough, man. So tough. Let me turn the key off. I'll run the battery down. Oh man, that hurt. Main thing is my body is not torn up. I'm banged up. I can feel some bruises. Already lumps starting to form. What a spot. Well, the sign says welcome to Kashmir. You know that song Kashmir by Led Zeppelin? I think this is what it was about. It was about riding adventure bikes right here to Kashmir on the Washington BDR. Here's my girl. What a day.
Yeah?
It was a good day. Had some drama, but it was a good day. It was a good day. A little bit of drama, but everything's okay. I hope you're liking these videos. If so, please like, please subscribe. There's a lot more adventure coming. Man, it's tight. Waking up here in Kashmir, and I'm a little sore from yesterday's crash, which looked like this.
So you have to go quickly today because we got to get your bike into hopefully the final shop.
Okay, so we're gonna take the bike in and get it worked on because I'm still having issues from the bad fuel that I got. Was it in Wyoming or Montana somewhere? And we've drained the tank, we've drained the lines, sludge was just coming out. And so it runs great during the day, but overnight everything settles and we're still having trouble. So I bought the last fuel pump and filter in the whole country.
I think so.
And we had it shipped to a shop here in Washington. I'm gonna get it worked on this afternoon. They're gonna try to help me put this thing together. Maybe get this thing running where it's supposed to. So every morning it's like a little drama, like, are we gonna get this thing cranked or push started?
All right, here we go. I have faith. I think it's gonna start today. You've had so much experience.
Are you ready to experience adventure? Let's ride. Good weather.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Which side you from?
Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh, okay, so a little ways away.
Yeah, yeah. How's it going?
Not bad, Tim.
I'm Brock.
I got one of those too.
I tell you, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say you like motorcycles.
A little bit. Yeah. But what are you doing, the BDR or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. I did it last month. Me and a buddy, we did it in 3 days.
Really? 3 days?
Yeah.
Wow. This guy, he loves motorcycles.
Hey, Auburn's that way.
Oh, well, I'm gonna finish this route of the BDR. This part of it. All right, so we pulled over and talked again. This guy just invited me to ride with him. I'm like, you know what? Okay, let's go. I'm gonna ride with this guy for a little while. And I believe he's gonna take me on single track, so let's go see what I'm getting myself into over here. But if you've seen in previous videos, if a stranger asks me to follow them, I usually just go, okay, let's go. And then we're gonna do some single track over a mountain, and it's gonna put me back onto the Washington BDR. I'm Brock.
Brock.
Yeah.
All right, nice to meet you, Jim.
And you said you've got one of these?
What?
You've got one of these 890s?
Hey, so I got us a new riding partner on the way over here. This is Brock. Brock is Mike.
Hey, nice to meet you, Brock.
Hey, how are you?
Good, good.
I'm just going to take him on a little tour over to the Beehive Liberty Road. We'll do this little piece.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the only thing I was going to ask is maybe when we get to that, you know, that spot where it goes around that rock,
Yeah.
we'll hop off and just kind of spot for it.
Okay. Yeah. That's a
Other
little
than that-
sketchy right there. Yeah, I remember
But other
that.
than that, it's all just freaking.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna be riding with two-stroke guys today on single track. This sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? What could go wrong? It's not too much elevation. It's pretty simple. Here we go. This is a proper single track now. It's actually wider than I expected. Hanging out the side of a mountain. Look at that, the front end just caught that sand. All right, I'm assuming I'm going the right way. I lost my guys. I don't know what happened. I guess I just lost some grip. This stuff's really soft. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Ugh. I think that's gonna do it. Maybe one more. 1, 2, 3. All right. All right, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you see how soft that is up there? I hit that rock and it just took the front end.
Okay.
So it's a narrow little spot right here. Let's try this again. I'm gonna have to stay tighter to that wall now, knowing that this has a tendency to give way because it's a long way down. Man, it's tight.
So we're going to go up here probably, I don't know if it's a mile, I doubt it. Well, it's all kind of like the stuff we did getting here. And then we're going to cross a road. I recommend you follow us still. And you're basically going to be going parallel to the BDR route.
Okay.
But you're on a fun little piece of single track, nice and flat. And then it's going to drop us up onto a trailhead parking lot, which is where we'll go on your
That sounds good. This trail broke loose from me a minute ago. The front end dipped over the side, and I had to get him to help reverse me out of it.
Oh, okay.
I was buried, you know. We'll let the dust clear because Whew, my eyes are full of dust from him. And I kind of want my vision up here. It's like one of my favorite things is to be able to see where I'm going when I'm hanging off the side of a mountain like this. These guys are awesome to take me out here. This is a lot of fun. I wouldn't have done this by myself because for obvious reasons. I don't know where I'm going, but also I needed a spotter to get around that. This is so beautiful. What a great ride today. This is a dream, honestly. I can't. That was epic. Well, yeah, I hope to ride with you again. I'll be coming back through here, and yeah, we'll stay in touch. Y'all have fun today. And if you see any more middleweight guys, take them with you. And if you see anybody on one of those BMW GS's,
Take them.
yeah. Well, that was epic. Probably one of the most epic rides I've ever done on the 890, because, you know, riding on the edge back there. Well, I said I was sore from yesterday's crash. I guess not anymore, because I just worked all that out of my system. Alright, we're back on the official BDR route right now. And the road has been, so far, pretty rutted, pretty rocky. This section here is pretty easy, but a couple of sections back there were pretty rough. Just to give you an example of the holes in the roughness that I was talking about, that one's getting filled up with rocks. Great. This is exactly what adventure motorcycle is all about. It's this kind of stuff right here. This is what we all want when we get on those adventure bikes and come out here. I mean, this is the kind of stuff we're looking for, right? If you agree, let me hear it in the comments. I love riding alone, but I'll be honest, I do like riding with groups. I'll take it both ways. They both have their advantages and I guess pros and cons, but I spend most of my time riding alone, and it's great. But sometimes just the community aspect and the being able to communicate people through my Cardo system and just hanging out, this is wonderful. I mean, this is a playground right here. This is like an adventure bike playground. I cannot believe how cool Washington is. What do we have here? I gotta talk to this guy. I had to ask.
Go, buddy.
What you riding?
Rokon?
That thing's awesome.
Thanks. Slow and steady.
Yeah, it's got those big tires on it. It just crawls over everything, huh?
Yeah. It'll float too.
It'll float?
Because the drums are hauling.
Oh my gosh. One more shot of it. Yeah. Awesome. Man, what a cool place this is. There's a lot of people riding, and this is obviously no secret out here. But this is my first time to ride this part of Washington, and I am very happy about it. Yeah, you're losing some luggage.
Yeah. This kind of hokey tool thing I got here.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, I better pull over and check that out.
How'd you sleep last night?
It was windy up there.
I thought it was gonna be.
I was like, well, I knew it was going to be windy, and but I went on the. There was that spot right there. Then right on the backside, there was another spot.
Yeah.
And it was over the hill just a little.
Good, good.
So that wasn't too bad. Cool, man. Well,
I may see you later in the day, but
yeah.
I got to get this to the bike shop. They're gonna do some work on it tonight.
Oh yeah.
So I can't be late.
Yeah. No worries, man. I don't go very fast anyway. I'm pretty slow. So. Yeah.
Hey man, as long as you're having fun, that's all that matters, right?
I'm having a blast. So.
Yeah. Rocky, rocky. If it's not sand, it's rocks. And these rocks are moving around underneath you. Oh man, this is beautiful. This is not even fair. Oh my gosh. This is starting to remind me of a road I was on in New Mexico. I believe it was during the first few days of the Great Continental Divide. Man, we just had so many rocks to deal with on the road. Washington just keeps giving me things. I mean, look at this. It's like a black canyon with some green streaks in the rock. Big, huge valley overlooking what may be Ellensburg, which is the city I'm trying to get to. And in the distance, I see fire, like way over there. There's a big forest fire. I can see it. Well, out here on the Washington BDR, I keep meeting interesting people, and I've been seeing all types. I've seen people hiking with their dogs, and of course, plenty of motorcycles. And I'm also seeing Jeeps and different things like that where people are camping. What in the world do I see now, though? What's up? Okay. It's an old Land Rover. The people have been really wonderful. Hunters and motorcycles and four-wheel drives and people even hiking with their dogs. It's just been a really interesting community, and everybody's been super friendly. So far, Washington has been one of my favorite places. I mean, that's kind of even dumb for me to even say, because there's so many of my favorite places out there at this point. But I will say, it's been wonderful so far. It was a good one.
Was it?
Yeah. Let's go and find some food in this place, huh?
Yeah, it's a coffee shop.
Yeah, all right, let's do this. Let's do the chicken Caesar.
Okay. Do you want it warmed up at all?
Yeah, you can warm it if you think it's a good idea. If it's a bad idea, don't worry about it.
Okay. Ice cream sundae flavor.
This is called cracked corn, and it's ice cream sundae flavor. And I love it. How is it?
I like it.
It's really good. Can I get a refill on that cracked corn?
Right?
That's really good. Thank you for everything.
Yeah, of course.
We're out of here.
Okay, see you guys later.
Yeah. See you next time.
Pushing it.
Yeah. Got to go get this thing worked on. And I'm gonna have them do a once over to make sure everything's in good shape. What a day. The single track was my favorite part. That was pretty awesome. And my bike is now in some good hands. They tell me that I've got the best in Washington, working on it right now. Check out this 6 days, 500. Whew. Should I take that home with me? I hope you're liking these videos. If so, please like, please subscribe. There's a lot more adventure coming. All right, so I just came back to the bike shop here in Auburn, Washington, and Ani and I just got called from the shop here. They said they have bad news, so I'm about to walk in and hear a little bit more details, but it sounds like the bike is in bad trouble. So I'm not sure how the rest of this video series is gonna go. The Washington BDR, I'm 4 days in. I've got two more days to go. I don't know, and that's what makes this an adventure. Are you ready to experience adventure? Let's ride.
Let's ride.
Put it back together right now.
So, pretty much the worst news you can give me, huh?
Unfortunately.
There was mud on top of the piston.
Yes. As in the engine has been consumed.
Yeah, for a while, and there's sand and dust in the threads of the spark plugs.
What?
Yeah.
So that much dirt got through this paper filter.
Yeah.
That is unbelievable.
I mean, you basically need a whole new engine from what I'm kind of hearing. Yeah.
Essentially,
Yeah.
Hey Brenda, it's BrockGill. I hope you're well. I just picked up my bike from the KTM dealer over here, and the news is my engine is trash. It's completely toast. Call me back when you get a chance. So Brenda told me about a guy named Dan over here at True North Motos, and he said he may have a bike that I could rent, borrow, steal, buy, something. So we're about to go find out what we have as a solution. What you got there, Pitbull?
It's a vicious
Yeah, she
pitbull.
looks scared.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Good, how about you?
I'm great. I'm here to see a guy named Dan. Have you ever heard of Dan? Hey,
Yeah,
buddy.
Not it. How you doing?
I'm Brock.
Brock,
Nice to meet you. Hey, man. Thank you so much for your help on all this.
Well, I mean, I can store it here for you for your trip and then figure it out. I kind of want to maybe look at it while you rent the bike and see if I can decide what the heck we can do with it.
Sweet. It's a 450 or is it a 5?
450 XCFW 2023.
Sweet.
And the front forks are converted to open chamber. Rear shock's got a bladder kit. If you're riding heavier stuff, you have an X trig to quickly adjust. Touch it. Yeah, but it's dialed the way it is.
And this is Dan North of True North Motos, and his rack system. We're gonna put it on there so that I can get this thing going. And I'm gonna use this bike to finish the Washington Backcountry Discovery Route. Dan, MVP. True North Motos for the win. First of all, thank you so much.
Yeah.
But I wish we'd have known each other a long time ago.
Yeah.
You'd have saved me some. But no, thank you so much for letting me take the bike.
Absolutely.
I'll take good care of it. I'll bring it back to you in at least one piece.
Hey, that's fine.
Maybe 2 or 3.
I'll be impressed if you break it into a couple.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
But seriously, thank you so much for staying out there. He stayed out here late on a Friday night to help me work this bike, getting it ready for this last part of my trip. So thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right, just a few miles out of town, and I get on some dirt, and I'm just kind of getting the feel of this bike. I've been riding that heavy bike for a while, so I'm kind of getting used to this lightweight bike again, because I'm hearing that there's a very challenging section ahead of me. Everybody keeps telling me, I think they call it Babyhead Hill. And for those of you that don't understand that term, there's rocks that are about this size, about the size of an infant's head, and apparently they're scattered all over the side of this really steep section. So I'm going to go on a section today that everybody crashes on. So I'm going to do my best to crash as many times as possible, just for fun. I want to keep my body intact here, so having too much fun to end it with a dumb crash. So I'm going to be taking my time up here on this thing that everybody keeps warning me about. It must be pretty gnarly. This is public road, I guess, huh?
It's like Fish and Wildlife.
Yeah.
Anytime you're going over stuff like this, anything could happen, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, you got to be ready, like for any.
Pretty much anything.
Or have you had to hike out of stuff?
I haven't.
Okay, well,
I got an SOS in case I'm in real emergency.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Ryan.
Ryan.
Nice to meet you, man.
Good to meet you.
Yeah, nice little arrangement.
Yeah.
To meet you. Yeah. Well, bless you. Do you need anything to eat?
I'm okay right now.
Okay. So I got a nice little wrap in there, or a pear, or something like that. A couple good chocolate chip cookies.
Are you eating with me?
Sure. Here. I don't know, but here, help yourself. This morning when I drove in here, there's about 6 of them right in here.
Elk right here.
Yeah, just like right over there.
Right behind the sign, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
They know.
They know.
So, well, there's my number.
Dude,
yeah,
Brian,
so
thank you so
if
much.
anything comes up medically on your trip, feel free to call. So
Yeah.
you're heading to Packwood.
Mhm.
Okay. Cliff Droppers, really good hamburgers there. If you want like a best hamburger, I will go ahead and say best hamburger in the state. Cliff
Wow.
Droppers, yeah.
Cliff Droppers, best
Yeah.
hamburger in the state.
Yeah.
That's where I'm going, man. I'm glad you told me.
Yeah.
All right, man. Take care. So beautiful. This is really great. Great views. I'm starting to get into some of those rocks that I've been hearing about. Let me make sure I turn right here. I think this is my route. This is what we're rolling over today. And this is what people are talking about when they say Babyhead Hill. These types of rocks, Babyhead sized rocks, and they're just moving underneath you. So sometimes you got good lines. See that right there would be no problem. It's not what people expect sometimes. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of demonstrate for those who've never seen this kind of rock or this type of riding. This is what you deal with, but it can be done. That's the thing. You don't overthink it. Use your fundamentals and ride it. Some great views up here. I followed this little trail along the ridge here. I saw some truck and some Jeeps coming up on that side, so I thought I'd just avoid them. And then it kind of took me around here, and I think this is my route here. I think I was just running parallel for a little bit. This is so cool. Just riding the top of this ridge. I'm loving this. Steep downhill with a lot of rock. This is probably gonna be challenging for some, especially on big bikes. On this little bike, it's not too bad. It's not as bad as some that I've seen. I'll be honest, I think New Mexico had sections that were like that were quite a bit more difficult because they were steeper. So this is a little challenging back here going over some of that stuff, but I think it can be done. And it's not as steep as, like I said, some of the places that I did in New Mexico a while back. So if you missed those videos, go check it out. I started at the Mexico border and went north until I got to Banff, Canada. And there were some exciting things along the way. So make sure you take a look at those videos if you haven't seen them yet. I'd like to hear your thoughts on this little bike that I'm riding. This is the KTM 450. What's been your experience if you've ridden one? And also, this is a good time to ask, do you want to see me ride middleweight bikes or smaller bikes? Or do you want to see me ride a big heavy bike like a GS? Heck, maybe I'll ride them all. They're all fun to me. It's like my friend Peter always says, the best bike in the world is the one you're riding. So I like them all. Elk Ridge Lodge. I'm gonna check this place out. I don't think they sell fuel, but I'm gonna check anyway. And then if they have anything to eat, I'm gonna grab some of that. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. I was gonna see, I heard y'all had some really good sushi here. Is that true?
Sushi.
That's what they said down there at down there on the left.
Just snacks and alcohol.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can you play us a song though?
No, I'm like,
You learning?
yeah.
How about I'll take a cappuccino if you have any left. No hamburgers?
No.
And you sure you don't have any sushi back there?
I'm
like
positive.
left over from Alright. Alright. Thanks for putting up with me. I'll see you. Okay, best sandwich I've had all season right there. What's this place called? The Woodshed. Man, that was seriously good right there. So I see the 890 over here and I'm in mourning right now, so I'm happy to see it, but I just blew mine up yesterday.
How'd you blow it up?
That doggone air filter didn't work, so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that paper air filter,
Yeah.
something got through it.
Oh, don't say that because he swapped out back to his paper just before this.
Don't. If you get dirt, they are great engines, but
sucks.
nothing can handle dirt and sand.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
Dang. Well, best of luck to you. I'm sure it's pretty fun on that thing too.
It's pretty great. Yeah.
Do Bethel Ridge. Just good views.
Okay, so do the blue one you're saying.
Yeah, it's right along here.
Good.
This edge is Bethel Ridge.
Okay, good. I'm glad you told me because I thought the red would be harder and I was going to do the red one.
That's the.
But
I think it's all.
Oh man,
alternative route.
I'm so glad you told me that.
Yeah, Bethel Ridge is beautiful. It's pull over, take some pictures out there. You can see Rainier, and it's gorgeous.
I was looking at my map wrong, thinking that this red line was the harder one, and I was going to take that, but apparently the red one is the workaround. So, what's up?
How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you.
I can't turn around like that.
This bike is a rental.
Oh, okay.
I've been riding an 890 and blew it up yesterday, so.
Oh, I've been riding about 4 months now.
Really?
Yeah, and then he convinced me to get a motorcycle, and so this is our second time going off-road. So like this is we
I traded in my Harley for that, and then like 2 days later he bought his.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
You traded your Harley for this Triumph, and you just started riding 4 months ago.
Yeah.
Dude, good for you, man.
Keeps you young.
Yeah. I mean, how old are you guys?
I'm
You're like
29.
18? You're 19? Okay.
Oh, 29.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
32.
Pretty much. But yeah, no, it's so far I found out gravel is not my friend.
Gravel's slippery, man.
Yeah, that's
What
where
do you mean not your friend? You've gotten real close to it.
Yeah, like yeah.
Squeeze with your legs, you know, here.
I gotta keep remembering to do that.
And don't white knuckle it, you know.
Be loose.
Stay loose, keep your elbows out.
Okay.
Arch your back. Do you know yoga terms? Do you know yoga?
Yeah.
A lot of people, they kind of hunch over like downward dog.
Okay.
Do more like cobra, where
Okay.
your hips actually steer the bike.
Got it.
So you put your butt out, you know, and you're like more like this with your head over it. Does that make sense? It's called the attack position. So it's more like this. I'm not.
Okay. No, you're good.
You get
I've
the
watched
idea,
a lot of
but-
the YouTube videos on like how to ride.
Don't.
It helps a little bit, but
Yeah. This section is called Babyhead Hill, and it's just a lot of babyhead sized rocks. You know.
Oh, well, okay, yeah, fantastic.
And it's fairly steep going up, I think. Okay, well the next section is gonna be tough. I mean, you're going over that, and it's fairly steep. It's not bad, honestly. I thought it was gonna be much worse. I had heard so much about it. It's not that bad. You can do it. Working together, you can do it. Just you want to have enough speed that you're not just crawling and falling over. Like second gear, quarter throttle, just pick a line and just go.
Slow, we're going to be spinning too.
You'll be, yeah.
So it was good to be able to meet some new riders to the sport. One of them had only been riding for 4 months. The other one sold his Harley and bought an adventure bike. So it's good to see those guys out here. They're learning. I was able to give them a few tips. I always love doing that. He said his motto is just full send it. I can respect that. Oh man, that guy's crazy. Oh yeah, I love this place.
Well, they said it would be rutted over here. I didn't really believe them, but golly. These are some serious ruts. I guess I'm gonna hop in. Only about knee deep here. Look at this. You don't see ruts this big very often. Wow. That's like a pit there. You could put a Volkswagen in that one. Wow, what a view. I see water over there. I think it's a lake. Although I'm so high right now, I could probably see the Pacific. Oh man, I have to stop again. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna stop again. I did the Continental Divide, so up into Canada, and then making my way back into the States now. And yeah, y'all say hello on that YouTube internet machine.
Well, have fun. Enjoy. Be safe.
Okay, guys. See ya.
Go on YouTube.
Okay. All right, I'm coming into Packwood, Washington. Interesting little city. Interesting. And I think this might be my campground here. There she is. I'm tired.
Are you?
It was a good day though.
It was?
Yeah.
How was the bike?
The bike was fun. Let's go get a hamburger and I'll tell you about it.
Okay, sounds good.
They tell me this is the best burger in the state. It is, this was a mushroom burger. And I mean, it looks good, but let's find out. And it's very good. What's this place called? Cliff Droppers. Cliff Droppers. Try the burger. You know where I could get some good ice cream?
Some days are rough, some doors are open, some roads,
So there's about 8 or 10 helicopters right here. We camp right here, and they're taking off right here, this helibase, because what's happening is they're filling up water and going and fighting wildfires. And it's just pretty, what's up? It's pretty exciting and loud to see these helicopters.
I know, it's crazy.
All hovering over the top of our campsite right here and blowing all the dust and blowing everything. Is kind of wild. So I had to get this little bonus content on video for you. Hopefully you could see the helicopter, but crazy.
Hope you're liking these videos. If so, please like, please subscribe. There's a lot more adventure coming. I don't hear Dan behind me.
I'm gonna wait on him for a minute. I'm Brock.
Daniel. All right, so this is Dan. He reached out to me from YouTube and said, hey, if you're ever in Washington, let's ride together. I said, guess what? I'm coming to Washington soon to do the Backcountry Discovery Route. And you said?
I said, let's do it.
I said, yep, let's ride. So we are meeting here in, what is this called? This is Packwood.
This is Packwood, yep.
This is Packwood. This is going to be my final segment. This is the only day you're going to ride with me, but as far as the BDR here, this
right,
is we're going to end up in Oregon today, right?
Oregon today. Should be sleeping in Oregon and then back to Mount St. Helens tomorrow.
About 120 miles today. And once again, I'm on the rented bike and he is on the coveted KTM 890, which I just gave a funeral to. I got to tell you that story here in a minute. It's going to be an adventure. We're going to start with this little place called the Mountain Goat, maybe some breakfast and cappuccino, and then we're gonna ride. Are you ready to experience adventure?
Let's ride.
Let's ride. I'll take a cappuccino if you have any of those left.
Sure, what size do you want?
Just standard, whatever that is. They've been landing helicopters here pretty much non-stop. There's a helibase right here, and they're scooping up water from some water source over here, and they're running the helicopters with the water over to the mountain that way. Which way are we going?
That way.
So we're gonna check the fire. Oh, there's dust coming everywhere. We're gonna check the fire map and make sure that we're not walking into some trouble over here. We met hikers, was it yesterday, Ani, or the day before, that were hiking through a wilderness and the fire started right when they were there, and the fire was on both sides of the road of them, and they had to run through smoke and run through borderline getting licked by the flames.
They said they saw trees explode.
Trees were just exploding from the heat?
It wasn't like they caught on fire and then they just
like spontaneously combusted.
Yeah.
I guess it gets so hot that it just lights. So we're having to deal with, there's helicopters there, and there. And we're a little worried that we're walking into a fire or riding into a fire. So it's smoky in the air, so I don't know what's going on. We're gonna check that and then we'll ride.
Okay, we're leaving Packwood this morning.
All right, we are on the road, leaving Packwood. I got Mr. BrockGill behind me.
We're gonna go ahead and head towards what could be wildfire territory. They are putting them out, but we can see the smoke coming, but we're headed that way. And if it's bad, they'll turn us away, I'm sure. So, but our route takes us over these mountains. Behind me is Mount Rainier. And so we're headed south towards Oregon. So today we're going to cross. Our final stretch of this is going to take us over the Bridge of the Gods into Oregon, and that will conclude my Washington BDR experience. It's been so fun. Got about 120 miles today.
So we're already climbing out pretty fast, hitting the switchbacks up the hill. A little bumpy, not too bad.
Seeing a lot of bicycles this morning. We're trying to take it easy when we go around them so we don't dust them out, because this road is really dusty. I'm excited I get to ride with my new friend Dan. Glad this worked out.
So far it's been a pretty fast track up the hill. It was definitely a steep climb out of town. It's kind of mellowed out now, but we're still climbing. I don't have any idea what the elevation is, but it's got to be up there. We got less of the pea gravel and the road's a little more damp. Makes it a lot stickier and easier to ride on. We're tracking pretty fast.
This is so cool.
How cool is this?
random little waterfalls. I'm having a good time getting to know Daniel, and we're just kind of hanging out and riding and stopping and taking pictures along the way and telling stories, and it's just fun to get to know this guy. And you know, I just love that. I love meeting people along the way, and this is a good one. I don't know what that's about. He just decided to get to the right. I think he was from England.
I remember this when I was reviewing the map. I think this is maybe a little less than a third of the way. There goes Mr. BrockGill.
Wow, look at that view. That huge mountain over there, snow covered. It's just giant. What a nice ride today.
Brock's playing on the side roads.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
How we doing? Super.
Yeah, doing the Washington BDR.
We just out for a couple of days.
A portion of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
You guys come from?
So he's from Nashville and has been on the road for 60 days. I'm from over on the Kitsap Peninsula.
Oh, okay. I just meant today. Where you guys coming from?
Packwood.
Oh, okay, cool. Right on. Right on.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, if you got a whole graphic kit from Dan North, that guy is the man.
This is his bike.
Nice. I only just met him over the phone. He helped me out with the problem I was having on my bike, and
Well, I had an 890 till 2 days ago, and I blew it up.
This is 790. Yeah.
And so I rented this from Dan
nice.
to finish this trip. Y'all have fun. We're almost halfway through on this trip. We've got almost, let's see, about 50 miles in, so almost halfway. And so far, it's been really nice, really beautiful, good riding. What did I just see on the side of the road here? Somebody has lost their arrows. And they are not going to be happy about that. Did you drop some arrows?
I did, yeah.
I just got stung by a bee. There's a lot of bees out here. And one just got me. Went right in here. Man, he popped me good. Right on the neck. I don't hear Dan behind me. I'm gonna wait on him for a minute. Alright, I'm gonna go back and see if I can find Dan, because I've been sitting here waiting on him and I don't hear him, don't see him. So I'm gonna go back. Hope he didn't crash. I'm starting to get a little bit concerned.
Well, I just got stung on the face by a bee and grabbed a handful of brakes and down I went, going about 30 miles an hour. Easily the hardest I've ever gone down. That hurt a lot. Man, let's see what my knee looks like. I'm sure it's not good. Oh yeah. Yep. Well, I think I can ride. All right. Well, let me regroup here and hopefully Brock will be back soon.
A bee flew into your helmet?
Right here. Look at my hands.
Oh my gosh.
I just panicked and grabbed a handful of brakes, and out from under it when I was going 35, went sliding down the friggin' road. My knee is just destroyed, my left knee.
Do you have knee pads on?
Well, I mean, kinda, but didn't really work.
Oh gosh, man. So a bee went into your helmet and got you. You grabbed a handful of front brake, and the front end tucked out or washed out from underneath you.
Just low siding down I went.
Okay, so I got hit with a bee right here on the neck, lit me up, and I pulled over to check on it, and I didn't hear Dan behind me. And I jokingly said maybe he got a bee also. Well, he got a bee that went into his helmet right by his eye and got him, and it made him crash. He said he was doing about 35 and slid down the road for a ways, so he's not feeling good right now. So he's slowly riding ahead of me, and I'm gonna catch up to him and just kind of keep an eye on him. I've got first aid on me, but I've noticed there's a lot of bees in this section back here. I guess we both got attacked by the killer bees. Maybe I should zip up a little bit. Hopefully he's okay. He was complaining about his knee. I think he hit his knee pretty hard. Wear all the gear all the time. If you feel like it's gonna work, it's gonna help you, just wear it. I talked to a guy this morning who had a friend ride with him, borrowed his bike, went out, decided not to wear motocross boots, but instead wore some work boots or hiking boots. First day out, he breaks his foot because he just can't, like, it's just not gonna do it. You gotta have motocross boots. Yeah, old Dan over here, he's looking pretty tender. Kind of taking his time on the bike right now. I feel bad, but man, I know how it feels. I've been there. I've been there many times. How you feeling?
Well, self-assessment.
Yeah.
No signs of anaphylaxis. That's really the only risk with a bee sting.
Yeah.
So it hurts, but
yeah,
I think it's fine. How's my face look?
Your face is all swollen up and looks ridiculous. Or is that how it always looks?
Not ridiculous.
Yeah, it's swollen and red. I've got Benadryl.
I'm allergic to Benadryl.
Oh, I don't have Benadryl then. We're not playing that. Oh, heck yeah. You got a good one going on there.
Man, that is really swollen. I wonder if I better go to the hospital, man. Look at that thing.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, you got a goose egg right there.
If anything, it's just a kneecap.
Yeah.
I can stand on it.
Dude, you want to put it on here and then go straight? I'm gonna let you do it with your hands. What do you think?
Yeah, you're pretty swollen.
Like real swollen. I wonder,
You didn't hear anything snap?
I mean, all I could hear is gravel on my helmet, you know?
I made a joke. Like a half serious joke.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder if he got stung by a bee too. And I was thinking, and he might have crashed. So I was like, let me go find him.
Yeah. Is it bad that I'm excited to get home and look at my footage of the crash?
Oh, that's awesome.
All right, tell me the truth. What are you feeling? Are you hoping to go to a hospital right now, or do you want to?
What I'd like to do is bail off the ride and take pavement and then meet you on the other side. And I think I'm going to head for the hotel and do another self-assessment at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And then make a decision on whether or not I need to go to the hospital.
I think that's smart. You just need to do whatever your body is feeling good about.
Yeah, son of a gun, look at that.
Dude, you're worse than you were 20 minutes ago.
Uh-huh.
Just go.
Let me get my helmet back on before I can't.
Yeah, just take off.
Okay, so it's just me now. Dan split off and hit the highway, or pavement I should say. I hope I have enough gas to make it. Today I think was 119 miles. I asked Dan how far this bike would go on a tank, and he said about 120. Maybe it'll get me close enough I can push it the rest of the way. I'm loving these big trees back here. It's like a nice good shade. A little
cooler back here. I feel like I am deep in the wilderness right now. Hoping I can see one of those Sasquatch Bigfoots that I keep hearing about. What do y'all think about this Bigfoot thing? Y'all think it's real? Leave me a comment. You think these Bigfoot creatures out here are really roaming the wilderness, trying to hide from us? Like this big hide and seek championship going on? I think it's myth. But if someone maybe grabs one and handcuffs it and brings it in for questioning, I'll change my mind. We'll talk about it then.
Just hit some blacktop here, and I'm not complaining. It is awesome. It's completely shaded in here. There's no sunlight getting in here. It's just really dense forest. And I'm just so impressed with the green, like lime green colored, like ferns and other green bushes and different things growing. It's so cool. Natural bridges. That sounds like an interesting thing. Natural bridges? I wonder what they have for us up here. Natural bridges is 1 mile. Let's go see it. The color here is outstanding. I just had to stop and look at it for a minute because this is just fantastic. That trail just got real skinny. I like it. It's a bit more technical than we've seen all day, so
there's a headache tree growing out right there. Those will give you a headache.
what? Somebody help me. Look at this.
I'm having so much fun on this bike.
This bike is so much fun. A lightweight 450. Oh my goodness. It's so perfect out here right now for this stuff. What a fun day. I hope Dan is okay.
I think he needs x-ray.
Some of this has gotten really thick and low-lying limbs. I'm having a duck to go under them, and both of my shoulders getting scraped at the same time. A little better right here, but I love it. It's tight. It almost, there for a minute, it almost felt like I was getting into some little double track, like four-wheeler trails.
I just hit blacktop and I'm running right next to this. There's like a creek or a river right next to us. I think I'm getting near the end of my journey here. It's been a long, long and amazing adventure. Yeah, there's a little creek right next to us. That's beautiful. I've really enjoyed my time in Washington. I'm before long gonna make my way across the river and into Oregon. And that's going to do it for the Washington Backcountry Discovery Route.
Look how beautiful this creek is. The bottom is blue. It's like blue sand in there. This is Stevenson. And I believe this is pretty much the last little town on this trip. I'm gonna go over something called Bridge of the Gods and then arrive in Oregon is what it sounds like. 3 or 4 miles to get to my destination, but This has been awesome. Oh wow, this is so cool. Beautiful. Welcome to Oregon, everybody. Just crossed over. Oh my goodness, what a cool campsite we have here.
We did it.
We did it. Amazing. What a trip. Yeah, he was hurting.
Yeah, his eye was pretty swollen up, but he hadn't taken anything.
Is he just at the hotel resting, or did he go to the hospital?
All right, so it's aftermath time. I'm in the hotel room, just kind of cleaning everything up, getting ready to pack out and head home. You can see what that bee sting has done to my face. That's pretty gnarly. And let's take a look at the old knee. That is severely swollen and purple. Probably a fractured patella. Brock and Ani are gonna come pick me up here in a little bit, and we're gonna head north, and they're gonna get me home, and then I'll head to the doctor and see what they say.
What you got there? A pit bull?
Pretty much.
Half Doberman, half pit bull? Man, that's scary.
Kill.
Are you sure that chain will hold him back?
Gentle.
Yes. Exactly why.
Oh, the sprouts are outstanding.
All right, Dan, how you feel?
Sore, but I'm all right.
We're gonna finish with some dinner right here, but let me tell you, great day, even though I had some drama over here.
Minor drama.
He's still healing up over there, it's all puffy. He's gonna leave his sunglasses on. Hope you're liking these videos. If so, please like, please subscribe. There's a lot more adventure coming.
Want my adventure? Click here.